Welcome, everyone. Come on in.
Good evening.
Oh, let me pull it up on the computer for Bill.
It's a free card. Whoop, whoop. Free card demonstration tonight.
I wondered what you were saying there. I'm like, what?
Free card demonstration.
I can tell you're in a mood, aren't you?
I'm in a mood.
Okay, let me see if I can get situated here on the laptop now. I pulled that up for you, Bill, but I don't know with everything that's going on with the room development here that you can see that very well.
I can see it.
Can you? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you greet everyone while I try to get this.
Hi, Jackie and Bethan and Madison and Nicola. Hello. Laura.
Okay, I don't see
Lori
it.
Brockman.
I don't see it, Bill. Is it? I'm live?
You are live. See?
Okay, I guess sometimes I have to go all the way out and come back in. I don't understand that. I don't have to do it on the computer.
Yeah,
So, hello everyone.
Hi,
am
Gracie.
having a little bit of a technical difficulty on my laptop. But let me tell you this. I have got something that is so easy and it's so cute for tonight. Let me see if this has got it. Oh, here it is. Oh, finally. I cannot wait. And there's a couple of fun announcements tonight, too. So
Really? Like
yes.
what?
There's Marcia. Hi, Della.
Marsha.
Hi, Kristen. This isn't Kristen Wenzel that you know. This is her daughter-in-law.
Yeah, she was on last week.
Hi, Jackie. Hi, Laura. Hi, Lori. France. How's everyone doing? There's Jill.
They're already sharing.
All right. Thank you so much, you guys. Make such a difference for me. Okay. Sweet Sunflowers. This is our paper pumpkin kit. The paper pumpkin is a subscription order that comes mailed to you every month into your mailbox. It's a cute little box. I don't have one on hand right close. But anyway, has everything to do, all-inclusive kits. You may need a pair of snips and
Some
your
glue,
favorite adhesive. Sometimes they send adhesive with it, like definitely dimensionals and stuff, and a lot of times they send like these little mini glue dots. I actually saved these for another purpose. You can see I had 3 right off of here. I use them to put my loose sequins on, so that because they're smaller than a regular glue dot. So anyway, but this one is the Sunflowers kit. It's really pretty. And it has 9 cards, 3 different designs, so 3 cards of each. It's got 8 gold foil honeycomb sheets as a free gift. So if you're interested in this, you have until the
next Wednesday.
Next
week from today.
The 10th. Yeah, a week for, he's always so good at that. But while I'm talking about that, we are still in Celebration. This is the last month of Celebration. And so if you purchase a 3-month subscription, you can get 1 Celebration item. If you purchase a 6-month subscription, you can get 2 or $100. You could go up to the $100 tier. And a 12-month, you can get 4 Celebration items plus 2 free Celebration items. So I usually try to purchase my paper pumpkin during this time because 1, I get the freebies, and 2, you want to know why? The other thing is you get 1 month free. So if you're a paper pumpkin subscriber, it's very easy to do. You can still be subscribed. You just go and you go to paper pumpkin on my
webpage.
On my webpage, on my online store, and you click the subscription. You can even buy a 1-month subscription if you wanted to, and add that to your cart, and you add that in, and then they will email you a code, and you go put that code into your paper pumpkin subscription, and then you can get the freebies involved with that. So there's
a lot of freebies in Celebration this time.
Shh, don't give it away. Don't give it away yet.
Well,
okay.
I'm just reading what Beth Ann's writing.
Oh, yes, there is. And actually tonight we're going to be talking about that very closely. So this is just a promotion that they have right now for the Making Plans collection, and this is to help you get started in your business. So if you're interested in starting a home business, I'm telling you, this is the funnest business I've ever been in. I absolutely love my job. You get this really cute planner. It's got everything to kind of get you going. That's the addition to the starter kit, which is $99 to start, and you get $125 worth of items that you can purchase for $99, and you get to pick them out. That's what I meant to say. Please use my host code on all orders under $149.99. This is the current one. It is
brand spanking new.
Okay, so here's some of the fun ones. A new kit has come out. So this is great if you have never stamped at all. It's an all-inclusive kit. You may need, again, just like Paper Pumpkin, you may need some sort of paper snips and one of your favorite adhesives, but it comes with everything. This one's called Cozy and Bright, and it is not too soon to start your holiday cards, depending on how many you make. I mean, if you don't make very many, but I make a lot. So I may order one of these kits because this is really nice. I don't have to think about it. And we're talking like I do like 120 cards or something at Christmas. So it comes with an already hand stamped, or I guess a stamped envelope, a coordinating envelope. But it has the cinnamon sticks and the orange, and it says, "May this holiday season warm your heart." And I want to say that there's 4 different sentiments that you can put on there. So you just pop them up with, there's one design, 12 cards. So they're all the same way unless you decide to change it. But what my printer doesn't show is this is a little bit of gold foiling on that. So that's really pretty.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one of those. I think that's great.
Very nice.
So one of you may be getting one of those. Okay. It is Celebration, and if you're new, Celebration happens, well, right now it's been happening twice a year. I don't know if it's going to stay that way or not, but it happens usually in January.
Right,
yeah, it's going on right now. And when our new catalog comes out, we send out a little pamphlet here that has all the different things that you can get. So you can get items for free when you purchase, make a $50 purchase. And you can also choose from a $100 tier. So there's all sorts of items in here. We've got a couple of things that have sold out. The Pool Party Seafoam, soft seafoam envelopes, Pool Party and soft seafoam cards and envelopes, excuse me, have sold out. And with Celebration, it is, as long as it's there, it's there. And when it's gone, it's gone. They could probably order like this, the tree lot dies, they could probably order it in, but by the time it gets from the producer all the way over, Celebration will be over and this will not be a special. So they keep it, you know, kind of a limited quantity for a reason. And then
demand is high, supply is limited.
Yes, exactly. So they added something. Now, they haven't done this the last couple years, but because they predict, and they can't always predict accurately what the demand will be on items, they added 10 different items on here. You've got 3 embossing folders. I have them all. They're wonderful. They've got 4 dies. I have 3 of the 4. And we're going to be using this Aspen Tree die tonight for the most phenomenal card, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's so
I've
easy, but
good.
it's very classy. And then they have these 2 foil papers. This is a specialty pack, so it gives you different, this is a brushed metallic and this is the silver foil, so it gives you a different look. Some of them have like a brushed look to it. Some of them have a really clear look. And then these craft gift boxes, which is great for putting in little items, stocking stuffer, stuff like that. So if you're one that likes to start on this,
now's the time.
now is the time. It's not too early. So for every $50 that you purchase, you get something for free. And there's still some, they just got the this paper back in that's locally sourced, so they could get that back in. And they got the paper that we used last week back in because our paper's locally sourced, so they were able to get it back in on time. And that's what we made last week. We made these beautiful cards, and these are what we're going to be raffling off tonight if you shared my video from last week. So if you shared this week, you'll get in for this week's drawing. I have one, or next week's drawing. I have one more thing to show you. I made a little chart. So I love layers. I love things that go together. So I made a little chart for myself, and actually I have some more layers coming in, I think tomorrow and Friday. I know Bill's looking at me. I got a couple of boxes coming in because I don't have everything. I have to buy it just like everybody else does, a little at a time. So I put my favorite layers together so that you can see. And I've got like punches over here, and I love our new punch. This is, I gotta think of what the name is, Lasting Label. This is the new one that I had that class on when the annual catalog came out. I like it paired with the Label Me Fancy. So here's the Label Me Fancy. Not cute? That's so cute. And of course the double oval comes with its own label. I love to use just a circle inside of our new decorative circle. This is our new, I don't know if I put the label in there, handmade tag, but I love a circle in this. The thing that's really nice about this one is you can have it at the diamond shape, but you can also have it squared and still, and you could have like a square in there too. So if you have it where it's squared off and not am I making sense with that?
Yeah, they're loving the visuals.
Yeah, I do too. And so I like to make myself a little something so that I can remember what goes with this. These two pair nicely. This is from a set of dies. I can't think of the name right at the moment. It was from the Poppy, is this it? Painted Labels dies. So those are the two that go in there if you want it to be layered. This is from the rectangle ticket die, and I just added a square. This is from the Stylish Shapes. I added the same square with our tag die. And then of course the Stylish Shapes, you can do those. And then the last one that I have, this right here. Oh, let me see if I have it right close on hand. Oh, look at that. I do. So this is from our mini pocket dies, and it has this and this little oval in here. And I think that wavy is really cute for when you have just like a little hello or something that you want on there. So when I get my next set of dies and punches in, I'll probably make another one. But I just, and by the way, this is Tahitian Tide because it's my new favorite. I think it's probably my favoriteest blue. Yeah, I think it's my favoriteest blue. Probably because it just is that, it doesn't have as much green, but it's kind of that same feel as almost like a turquoise or something, and I really like that. So, anyway, just wanted to show you, to give you some ideas of how to maximize some of the dies and punches that you already have. So that was my little extra. I told you I add a lot of tips and tricks, so that's the first one. Now the next thing that I want to show you is, this is, like this one here I think is the brass. It's from the Brushed Metals.
Ooh,
and it's yeah, and
shiny.
That is one of the things that we'll be using today. And then the other one is this Distressed Gold. I don't know if you saw this or not. Oh my gosh, what I'm about to do with this is amazing. So in fact, let's just start right there. And Bill, can you hand me, yeah,
Card kit.
I'll take this, and can you hand me this? So when I said that on Celebrations, I did not get mine for free, by the way, but they have this set. It is called the Aspen Tree Dies that you can get with a $100 purchase. You can get this for free. So it goes with the Perched in a Tree set. It has the little leaf. It's got the branch. It's got the bird. It's got the beautiful birch tree. And it has these two little aspen leaves. So let me pull this out and show you. So here's the birch tree. It literally just
Very nice.
fits right on there. And then when it comes out, and it comes out very easy, it just runs through like butter. Now I have this cut at a little bit different size. This is cut at 3 3¾ inch by 5 1/4. So normally I do the 4 by 5 1/4. This is 3 3/4, and I'll explain that as we get going. But isn't that just the cutest die?
Layering it.
Yes, I am. How did you know?
I don't know.
So let me pull the stamp pack out here of what we've got, and then I want to share another little tip with them. So, and I'm going to hand this back to you. Now I have this cut out on Very Vanilla, and I'm going to hand that to you too. The Perched in the Tree is what goes with it. So I have that cut out on Very Vanilla. I also have a piece of the brush metal. Yeah, I think this is the brass color. And a piece of that distressed gold. So I just want to show that. It's just,
Wow,
I think
that shows up pretty good.
it's a little lighter than this, but it really makes a neat look. So let's just start right there because I want to share a little tip. So tip number 1 that I've been sharing with you guys is when you're going to use the mini Stampin' Cut Emboss machine, you need to put the silicone mat down, and we're going to start with that because I want to cut out these 2 little leaves. Now these cut and emboss. Wait till you see this. So I have one that I keep for cutting and one that I keep that goes on top. Well, actually I have a couple of them that I keep for cutting. So I want to put this on here, and I just cut a piece down so that I can put the large. Am I in camera? I am not.
You got to slide up a little bit.
Let me try if I turn it this way. Maybe that
There you
way.
go.
There you go. So I've got the base, the cutting plate. I've got the distressed gold paper, and then my leaf on there. And then I have another piece. You see how they get these little lines in it? Don't you guys hate that? I hate that. So here's what I do. You cannot, what did I do with the other leaf now?
It's right there, underneath.
You can see it. Oh, there we go. So I'm going to take this down here and put it on there. Am I in camera where they can see that?
Yep.
And then
Big
I like to
glare.
take this is just a scrap piece of computer paper. That's all that is. And I like to put it over that. I also like to use a clean plate on top because I think that makes a difference as far as getting, I can still get the embossing in it, but I will be able to, let me get this going here. Let me move it up so that I can get it. There we go. How to get it started. But then I'll just do this so you guys can see. That helps with some of that scraping, especially if your top plate has some cuts in it, because sometimes you do get some cuts in it when you're. So then I have this piece to use again, and it's fresh. Okay,
Wow.
Look at that. Is that impressive little leaf? I love it. So of course you guys know me.
Gotta fold them up.
I gotta, yeah.
These aren't flat.
Yeah, you gotta fold it up. Okay, you ready to see this one? Let me take this one off.
So we're ready to go. Oh, there it is.
It's here. I just gotta tap it out. I had my... Look at this. It's still got that embossing, but it really looks, in my opinion, I think it looks more like a real leaf. I don't know if it's just that kind of watermarking on it, but it looks like, well, it's too flat right now, but we're gonna do a little folding of it here. I just want to do the edges on this one because I really want a lot of that color. Now you can use a bone folder if you want to. I'm just gently trying to kind of pull those up. So we're going to set these aside, but aren't these gorgeous?
They
That's
are.
going to be part of, we're going to set these aside.
Hey, Tammy,
Yeah.
did I tell you I went See a microbiologist today.
A microbiologist?
Yeah, he was no big deal.
Oh. Yeah. He got me. He got me. He was no big deal. Oh, Bill.
Micro.
I should know when you start to say something, but yeah, you did get me. I was like, what?
They love it.
Do you have a little worm or
love
something?
They love it.
They love it. They just say that to egg you on. Okay, so this is what comes into that set that is for free. So I'm pretty excited about this.
Yeah.
It is.
That's kind of cool. It's free with a purchase of $100 or more.
Yes, yes. I love that. So I did take soft suede. It's what I chose. You can choose whatever. Bill and I have some examples when we're done with this card. And I cut it at 4 1/4 by 11 because this is for an A2 card base. And I'm going to fold it over. Now, if you need to score it, you can score it. For those of you who are new, I like to hold it in my thumbs, get it flat with my fingertips, put those down, bring my fingers in and my thumb to the middle and come out. And that's how you get, especially if you're not scoring it, a nice even middle. I've got Bill to the point where he's folding his papers at work and he's getting me.
Yep.
He's telling me about it when he's coming home. Okay, so I have another little scrap paper down here, Bill.
You do?
Mm-hmm. It's right underneath of those. Can you hand that to me? There we go. I just use this. I just changed this out. I went a long time, but I grabbed another one. I changed it out.
Yeah.
So, and I think there is...
I may have stamped on her once or twice.
I did, actually. I was having a good time with it. So I've got my Stampin' Blend brushes, and I like these better than sponges because you can get a lot lighter effect, where sometimes with the sponge you'll get kind of a little vroom vroom through it. Just depends on what you're doing and what you prefer, but I prefer a little bit lighter hand. So I am going to take the Crumb Cake here, and I want to just make sure and I'm going to bring, this is very vanilla again, and I'm going to lay that down on my little scrap piece. I'm going to pick up some of that Crumb Cake, and I'm going to wipe a lot of it off. And I'm very lightly just going to go through here and kind of hit the tops of those, so it's just not a piece of paper that's cut. It's got a little bit more of a natural like texture. You know how sometimes the birch trees have those, I don't know, they've got a little bit of coloring in it.
Yeah.
It's usually more gray, but I'm going to do...
Crumb Cake.
I want to stick with the color.
Look good with those colors.
Right. I'm going to stick to the color. And so it's very subtle.
Yeah, it is. I can see it on camera.
Okay. I didn't know. But also, because I'm kind of doing that, I want to go and I want a very little hint right here on each corner, because otherwise it's just too vanilla. Yeah. So I'm just going to do each on the corner, just a little bit. Now I do this kind of light on here. And if you want to, now I chose Crumb Cake, even though I'm doing it on soft suede. I wanted a lighter look, but you can use the soft suede if you want to. I wanted to use the soft suede just on the soft suede. So I'm going to grab some of that, and this is a little bit bolder, and just on these corners. It doesn't need much, just a little bit. So it's just not so, because I left
Suede.
So sueded. You're so funny.
I know.
Just a little bit so that it's just kind of like nature-ish, right? It's fun. And plus this technique is just gorgeous.
So cool.
It is. It's so cool.
I love the way you're doing that.
Oh, good. Well, thank you. All
Hi,
right.
Emily.
Hi, Emily. Emily, I left a message for you. Is that Emily Runyon? Okay. I left a message for you on some Tupperware. So, look me up. Hook me up. Okay. Don't tell Bill, though.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and I want to do these corners. I want to fill these corners in. You're okay. I don't spend you out of house and home.
Looks antique.
Yeah, it kind of does. It's a little bit lighter than antiquing. And then I'm going to run just a couple of lines. As you notice, I put it on the silicone mat because...
Might run through a hole?
Yeah. Yep. And then this I can clean off very easily.
Make sure you got your card going the right way.
Yeah. There we go.
There we go.
He's on it. That's why he's the Piccadilly production manager, right? So now I want to leave that border. I had a border on purpose. So I've got about...
Oh, is that why you cut it at the weird shape?
Yeah, the weird size. I wanted
layered.
I wanted a bigger border because otherwise it felt like it was just too square. And these are trees, and so I wanted that longer, leaner look. And of course, it's all personal preference, but you know me, I got to have something kind of jagged and off. I can't do symmetrical all that well. That's not my forte, right?
Oh, nope.
Okay, so we're going to set that aside. So now we've got that look in the background. It's so pretty. I just love it. So uniquely, I think, about this card, I'm bringing in a piece of Mossy Meadow. I haven't used Mossy Meadow in a while. I love it for fall cards. It is 1 1/4 by 2 3/4 inch piece because I'm using the, oh, look at him. He's right there handing it to me.
We're going to emboss.
We are going to emboss. I want a gold emboss, and the one that I chose is Your Kindness Warms My Heart from the matching stamp set. However, if you do get this for free, this card will work with any stamp set you want. You don't have to have the stamp set if you earn it for free. Don't think you have to get both. I really want to show you some things to maximize your supplies. So the first thing I'm going to do
detack it.
is I'm going to use, yeah, this is an embossing button. And we had a new thing come out, one of these trays, and it's got an embossing buddy. This is my old one. I think I've had this embossing buddy for 10 years. I am not even kidding. This one came with the tray, and I wanted the tray for the beads. It comes with a brush for your embossing powders, and where is the, which I'll be using this tonight, and a reverse tweezer for your embossing. So this is quite a little value. So when you pour your
little kit.
Yeah, when you pour your embossing powders down, you can use this to brush it down, and then you can pour it back into the thing. However, you guys know, for me, I'll have embossing powder for the rest of my life, I think. This is like double the size of what this one was, so it's huge. I like to keep mine in a, just one of these cheap little, I don't even know what these are. I think they're like some lunch kit thing.
That kit is on page 83 of the catalog.
Oh, wow. Look at him. He's
And
got
it's
the
also
catalog
on page
open.
49, and it sells for $27.
There you go. Yeah, so that's halfway to your, well, no, I guess not. That's halfway to 50. So I'm going to use Versamark, and like I said, I chose that saying because this is just for any time. So I want to make sure that I have it right, and I'm going to tap it on here, and I want to look to see that I have all the glue. When you have very fine lettering, you don't want to over tap this thing because you'll squish it everywhere and then your lettering won't be readable. So small stamp, small pressure. I teach that all the time. And when I'm going to stand
I
up.
have a question for you too.
Okay, give me just 1 second. And place that on. Small stamp, small pressure. I'm not really pressing hard. I'm more like giving it a chance to transfer. There we go. My kindness didn't get as much as I wanted. Let me try this again. I just noticed that.
Do you need to detack that side?
Yes, I'm glad you said that. It's not detacking it though. It's destatic. It's a different.
Okay.
Oh, you're so cute.
My billism for the day.
Yep, that's his billism. We have a joke between us about billisms. Okay. So small stamp, small pressure. Let's see if I like this one better. Oh, I do. Much better. So again, that was the Versamark glue. And what's your question?
Karen wanted to know the die set. It's the Aspen Trees.
Aspen Tree dies. And this is on Celebration right now. For $100 purchase, you can get these for free. And I want to say these are like $39 or something themselves. So it's actually quite a good deal. All right. So I don't keep mine. Like I said, I use very, very cheap containers. These are not the good ones that Emily sells. Although she'd be happy to sell you them.
These would be the ones that I get to take to work, huh?
These are even cheaper than what I give you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, these are just for putting this in. So I have the tweezers here, and I'm going to go ahead and tap that gold on, and then tap off that extra. Okay, so gold emboss. Embossing powder does go old, you guys. You do need to try it to make sure that it will go old on you. It takes a while, but it will, especially the white. Okay, this is the magic. This is one of my favorite things to do. When I first started doing embossing, I just thought this was the best. So you'll get to see it with me here. Keep that heat tool moving on that paper until it starts to turn. You don't want to burn or scorch the paper. Isn't that awesome? Ah, it's like magic. Okay, now it's still wet. Needs a minute to just kind of cool off. So we're going to let that happen. And I'm going to put this stuff back away, and we're going to bring this in. Now, I need, while we're waiting for that, I got another little nifty. This is linen thread, and I want to do a little bow on this. So I don't know where you can buy these, because I know that's going to be the next question. This was made from a 3D printer from my upline, and I had earned it. So if you ask me where, I can't tell you other than my upline's 3D printer, and I don't think she just hands them away. So here's how you use it. It's very simple. You're going to put your ribbon or twine, as I'm using linen thread, down into this slot. Billy, you've never seen this, have you?
No, I'm watching.
Okay, so it's going to go here, and you want about an inch or so hanging out over here, okay? And we're going to wrap this around, and I know that I want this bow to be a triple bow. So I'm going to go around 3 times, and then I'm going to hook it here. And I want to cut it off so that it's about the same length. And this is just the linen thread. Okay. Here's the trick. You want to cross this over. Take this one. Now I'm right-handed, so I do it my way. So this one's crossed over now instead of there. You want to go underneath of it. And then you pull this around. Isn't this just the handiest thing? Now, I never knew how to do this until I got one. And I know there are all different kinds of bow makers out there. I don't sell them. We don't sell them with...
This was homemade.
Stampin' Up. Yeah, I know my mom has made some before with the old wooden one. But I just love this thing. Love this thing.
Love it. So cool. Fancy.
Yeah, let me get this a little tighter. That one going. There we go. And then now once I got that tightened, can I get your finger over here? Can you make yourself useful to me?
Oh, I suppose.
Will you hold that? Yeah, I want to. There we go. I like it tight. So I'm going to do another one. There we go. Look at those nails. You need to clip those.
I know.
He does not. I was teasing.
Talents.
Okay, so just so you know, all I know is it's a bow maker. If you can find some, let me know. I'd love to give those as gifts myself. Wonder if she would charge me to to make them. I don't know. She had a 3D printer. That's what I know. So I know that some of my Stampin' sisters are here. So I want to take this a little bit and spread this out. They might be able to tell you more. Okay, let's put this thing together now. Now you guys know that I like things a little bit wonky.
Wonky.
So instead of having this line up, and especially since I had the edge on there, I'm going to have this stick off the edge a little bit. Now you can make it up wherever you want to make it up.
Stick it off the edge, like off the white?
Yep, off of the vanilla.
But not past the...
Nope, not past the
suede.
You got it. Hey, it's like you live with a stamper or something.
That's right.
He's learning a lot. I probably think he knows more of my craft than I know his craft. He's got wood, and he plays with saws and sanders and stuff and turns it into sawdust. He calls it his man glitter. Okay, so I'm laying that flat. What you guys know, anybody who's followed me for any amount of time, that I never lay it flat. I usually
pop it up.
I know, but that's because we're gonna bring in some dimensionals here.
Some dimensionals.
I've got the small and the large, so I'm gonna take.
There goes the leaves.
Yep. I'm gonna put one here on the small one, and then on this one, you can do a couple of things. Like the original one that I made, I just took a section of the side. I love to do that, but you could do two of the regular too. And if you don't know what I mean by the side, I think maybe I should show this just because there are some new people. When you get all of the little hexagons all off of here on our dimensionals, do not throw this piece away. It is a valuable piece. See? You can still use it. So I'm going to place this right in the middle because...
Longer strips.
Yeah. Perfectly usable. Isn't that awesome? I didn't even have to use the minis now. I showed my little trick. So let's take this piece and let's kind of go over that green. Here we've got that. And let's take this one and let's kind of bunch these together. And how do I want that? I think I'll go like that on this one. And then I'm going to take a glue dot and I'm going to roll this glue dot in half a bit here, because then I'll be able to, well, I gotta mess with my bow. Do you guys do this? Sometimes I
twerk it.
Did you say twerk it?
Twerk it.
I think he meant work it, not twerk it.
Oh.
Billism. There's another one right there. Okay. Now they're going to be... Nobody used that as a term. Okay. Then I'm going to stick this right on here so you can see where I'm going, right? Let's trim these down a little bit. And then, Bill, can you hand me the embellishments?
There we go, yep.
Okay, and I want
You mean
to...
the brush metallic adhesive dots?
I mean exactly the brushed metallic adhesive dots. Now I've got a couple of things to show you, so don't go away because there's some more to this. So I love these because of all the different colors. These are great, especially when you've got like a man card that you want to put something on. Of course you're not going to put a bow on it, although you could. I'm going to use these large ones here. And I'm going to come right here and do a couple right off that edge.
You could use
Isn't
that, you could use that stamp, the one cut, or die cut that you use there with the moose
I could.
or the bear.
I could. You're right. This would be cute with the bear. I have to do a card with that now. So isn't this adorable? This is, it's
squirrel.
really very simple. Or the squirrel. Oh, this would be great with the squirrel. And this is for free with $100 purchase. This dies. And you can get this. Now wait, there's more. I have to show you this. So let me show you. I made another one so that I'd have for our drawing next week. If you share my video, of course, you're going to be getting into the drawing for next week. But let me show you something else. Same card, different color. I used another fall deep rich. This is the rich raspberry color. And I made another one. And I guess it just depends on what you like. Here's another thing. Bill said this could be a sympathy card. Bill was like, this could be a male or masculine birthday card with a happy birthday in there. Very beautiful font with that. And I don't think, you know, with the, I don't know. I think it's gorgeous. What are they saying?
They're loving it.
Are they loving it?
Love the raspberry too.
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Each of them come out a little bit different, which makes it really fun. Any sentiment that you put on here would be great. It's kind of a versatile stamp. Now, let me pull that stamp back out. Where is it? Here we go. This is actually in there as kind of a nature Christmas card. So let heaven and nature sing, wishing you abundant joy and peace. I'm saying that you can use it for more than that. Now, if you wanted to do a blue background and silver, you could do that. If you wanted to do, if you didn't want just a square like I have on here, and you have a smaller sentiment, I mean, you could obviously use a punch. You could use the new Very Best Trio punch and have kind of an elongated happy birthday going across here. There's just so many things that you can do with this.
Very versatile.
Plus, there's more because you've got the bird on a perch. I've seen some people do some really fun coloring with this.
Ooh, I bet.
Depending on what you do on the inside of the card, I think it would be cute to take these little dots right here, put your vanilla on the inside of the card, have a vanilla, or have, if you've got any of, we do not sell it anymore, but we used to. If you have the gold ink pads, putting some of that in each corner with your sentiment on the inside, or the silver ink pads, if you're going to do more of a winter scene, which again, doing it in blues or fresh freesia. I've got all these ideas going on in my head with this one die. You could have kind of those holiday Christmas cards. Very, very cute. So I just wanted to kind of show you some of the options, but these two will be on for next week. I'll be back on next week. And these two names go into a pile, and these will be used for the drawing next week. So I think it's quite a classy card myself. Now, this was last week's demonstration. I think it's super duper adorable. And Bill wants to do the drawing on that. Were there any questions that you could see?
Not. I've been trying to catch them.
Okay. Any questions, you guys? I think that it's going to be a very fun to get that. Now, I had the most shares ever last week. I so appreciate it, you guys. Thank you so much. There are over 55 tickets in here. I am just floored by that.
Okay.
Bill's going to draw two. What do you got?
First one's Jackie Johnson from Pittsburgh.
Oh, Jackie. Okay, Jackie, I got two. I have the one that opens this way that I just cut off. And then I had the one that I did in the demonstration. Which one do you want? Oh, I can't see because she's got... You get to pick which one you want. Let me know. I think she's on here.
Yeah, she's on.
Okay.
And... Beth Ann.
Ooh, Beth Ann. Well, you're going to get the other one that Jackie doesn't pick. So, I think that these are absolutely gorgeous cards, both sets. This paper came back in. You can get this paper off of Celebration also. It did come back in, and I'm thrilled about that. I was a little bit nervous. But if you like these dies are on special right now. With a $100 purchase, you can get them for free. So, you guys, I want you to have a wonderful week. I hope that you will join us again. I'm thinking about since I wasn't, Monday I was unavailable, so I'm thinking about maybe doing a Friday parfait. What do we think? Does anyone want me to do an extra parfait this week? I wonder.
I don't know.
Bill won't be here because he'll be at work, but I could slip in a parfait if you guys want me to. So I guess I'll just wait and see.
The vertical open.
Vertical open is what she wants? Okay.
Yep.
I gotta get my bows a little. Perfect. All right. So there we go.
Yes for a parfait. Yes,
we got
please.
one yes for a parfait.
No, you got about 5.
Oh, okay. So then
6.
we'll do a parfay Friday
7.
at 4. Oh, really? Okay. Are you guys
9,
missing the parfaits? Oh, well, I had to stop there for a while because of health reasons, but I'm doing a little bit better now. So we'll try a parfait on Friday and see how that works. So Friday at 4 p.m. Central Time. All right, you guys. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.